in the vast desert of sand and wind. How can towering skyscrapers touch the clouds? Palaces be gilded in gold, or palm-shaped islands rise from the blue sea. What kind of land could transform dust into grandeur, turning aspirations into wonders? Let's explore. What is it about this Arab land that leaves the world in awe? Amidst the endless sea of sand on the Arabian Peninsula, where the sun scorches the earth throughout the year, Dubai has risen like a miracle in the desert. From a small fishing village on the Persian Gulf, where its people once relied on pearl diving and fishing, Dubai has now become a symbol of prosperity and luxury on a global scale. Golden lit streets, modern neighborhoods springing up amidst white sand, and supercars speeding by alongside herds of camels all create a captivating contrast where the past and future blend harmoniously. Dubai is not only a financial, tourism, and shopping hub in the Middle East, but also a vibrant testament to the ambition and grand vision of its people. From arid land, they have built a flourishing empire where any dream can become a reality. Standing proudly in the city is the Burj Khalifa, a symbol that reaches for the sky, a point of pride for both the Arabs and the entire world. At 828 meters tall, Burj Khalifa holds numerous records, the tallest building on Earth, with the most floors and the fastest elevator. From afar, the tower appears like a silver spear piercing the clouds, reflecting the dazzling sunlight by day and glowing like a lighthouse in the desert at night. From its highest point, Dubai reveals itself as a wealthy empire amid the desert, a living testament to the extraordinary journey of a small kingdom, from poverty to prosperity, from the ground to the heavens. The Burj Khalifa is not merely a structure. It is a symbol of ambition and the spirit of conquest, where humanity has truly touched the sky. right next to the Burj Khalifa, the silver spear reaching into the sky. Burj Al Arab stands tilted against the blue sea, resembling a massive white sail catching the wind. Built on an artificial island, this hotel is the epitome of Dubai's luxury and refinement. Inside, the 24-karat gold reflects off rare marble, making the space feel as though it is paved with sunlight. Each room comes with a personal butler, like a miniature kingdom, where every wish of the guests is fulfilled with perfection. Burj Al Arab is not just a hotel. It is a declaration of opulence, a proud sail that carries Dubai's image to the world, radiant and magnificent, like a dream on the sea's surface. If the Burj Khalifa is a silver spear soaring above the desert, then Palm Jumeirah is a golden palm blossom blooming amid the open sea, symbolizing Dubai's creativity, luxury, and intellectual mastery over nature. From above, the island appears like a giant palm tree reaching out into the blue sea, consisting of a central trunk and 16 spreading fronds, all surrounded by a massive wave-breaking crescent. This is one of the largest artificial islands in the world, created from over 7 million tons of rock and 120 million cubic meters of sand. A remarkable feat that demonstrates the advanced land reclamation technology and vision of the Arab people. Palm Jumeirah is a paradise of luxury. Magnificent resorts like Atlantis, the Palm, sun-kissed villas by the waves, luxury hotels, restaurants, and marinas. All of these come together to create a golden picture of prosperity. At night, the Palm Island shines brightly like a pearl necklace glittering in the night sea. Palm Jumeirah is not just an architectural masterpiece, but a symbol of the ambition to reach out to the vast sea, where Dubai asserts its position, luxurious, bold, and limitless. in the heart of the vibrant city, the Dubai frame rises like a giant gatekeeper of time, a golden frame floating against the blue sky, where Dubai reflects itself between the past and the future. Two towers, 150, 24 meters tall, connected by a 93-meter bridge, resemble two giant hands holding the city's mirror. From here, one side shows old Dubai, simple, with closely packed houses along the creek. The other side reveals modern Dubai, proud, with the Burj Khalifa soaring straight into the sky. Both merge into a dynamic picture of light and dreams. The glittering golden glass makes the Dubai frame appear as a sunlit photo frame, with each ray of light reflecting the city's self-assertion of opulence and grandeur. Inside, exhibits narrate the journey from barren dust to urban paradise, like the heart of Dubai, beating through the flow of time. The Dubai frame is not just an architectural structure, but a metaphor for the soul of Dubai. Radiant yet serene, luxurious yet profound, where the city never stops rising while still holding memories of its first days in the desert. Located in the southern part of the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, the Liwa Desert is a legendary land of sun, wind, and sand, where the harsh beauty becomes irresistibly alluring. From a distance, Liwa stretches out like an endless golden ocean, with gusts of wind shaping massive dunes that undulate like ocean waves, smooth and vibrant under the sunlight. During the day, the sand changes colors with the shifting sun, honey-colored in the morning, golden at noon, and amber in the evening. Each dune here can reach hundreds of meters high, creating a magnificent and magical landscape, making it an ideal destination for adventurers, from sandboarding to off-road driving up the dunes, experiencing boundless freedom amidst the pristine wilderness. In the heart of the sandy sea, the Liwa Oasis emerges like a green gem amidst the golden desert, Palm groves create cool shade, crystal clear water pools, and lush vegetation offer a stunning contrast between dryness and vitality, between harshness and gentleness. Liwa is also the homeland of camels, animals that the Arabs regard as the treasures of the desert. The image of camel footprints in the red sand beneath a golden sunset is a symbol of the slow, enduring, and proud rhythm of life in this land. The Liwa Desert is not just a place for exploration, but also the heart of Abu Dhabi, where one can experience the purest beauty of the Arabian desert, endless, majestic, and full of life. Located in the Emirate of Fujairah, between the towering and arid Hajar Mountains, Wadi Waraya appears like a green miracle amid the sun-scorched land. While much of the UAE is covered by dry desert, this place has flowing streams, waterfalls, and lush vegetation, rare and precious features in this region. Because of its unique qualities, Wadi Waraya was recognized as Fujairah's first nature reserve, protecting the distinctive mountain ecosystem and serving as a home to hundreds of species of wildlife, from Arabian oryx to desert foxes and rare migratory birds. In the arid expanse of the Middle East, this place is like the beating heart of nature, nurturing life amid the vast sands and rocks. The Waraya waterfall is the soul of the reserve, its white waters cascading down the cliffs, creating a sound as clear as a whisper of the desert. Surrounded by deep ravines, crystal clear pools, and wild grasses mingling with blooming wildflowers, it provides a sense of peace, untouched and full of vitality. Visiting Wadi Waraya feels like stepping into another world in the heart of Arabia, where the desert opens up to give way to life, where nature retains its pristine beauty, untouched by human hands. It is not only a destination for nature lovers and explorers, but also a symbol of the delicate balance between drought and rebirth, a beauty unmatched in any other part of the United Arab Emirates. Amid the crystal clear waters of the Gulf of Oman, Snoopy Island rests shyly like a small gem glistening under the sun. The island is shaped like the Snoopy dog lounging, offering a unique charm between the skies and the Arabian Sea. Surrounded by vibrant coral reefs and abundant marine life, the colors of the fish and the light blend like a living painting of the ocean. With its natural beauty and peaceful atmosphere, Snoopy Island is a small paradise for those who want to touch the pure breath of the Fujairah Sea. Between the majestic Hajar Mountains in the Emirate of Ras Al Khaimah, Jebel Jais rises proudly like a silent giant, guarding the boundary between the sky and the earth. At an elevation of 1,892 meters above sea level, it is the highest peak in the United Arab Emirates, where the clouds bow down and the sun seems to pause to touch the rocks. The landscape here is both majestic and mystical. The gray cliffs stretch like folds of time, glowing like fire at dawn and cloaked in a deep purple hue at sunset. Along the mountainside, winding roads curl like silver ribbons, hugging the rocky slopes, blending so seamlessly with the natural surroundings that it feels as if they were carved by the hands of the mountain itself. Every bend reveals a breathtaking view. The blue sea, the golden desert, and the hazy plains merge together into a grand tableau of Arabian earth and sky. This place is also famous for Jebel Jais Flight, the world's longest zip line, allowing visitors to soar through the air like desert birds, experiencing absolute freedom. Jebel Jais is not just a mountain peak, but a symbol of strength, aspiration, and the beauty of freedom, where humanity and nature meet in a symphony of wind, rock, and light. From the slopes of Jebel Jais, the journey leads us to the Al Ain Oasis, the green heart beating amidst the golden desert. Amid the vastness of sand and sun, the oasis emerges like a green ribbon, skillfully woven by nature into the dry earth, soft and vibrant. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this place is an epic of Arab ingenuity, with the ancient Falaj irrigation system winding underground like veins that nourish life in the desert. The date palms rise high like green warriors, standing tall against the hot winds and scorching sun. Bathed in light, filtering through the leaves, Al Ain Oasis becomes enchanting, like a dream in the desert, a reminder that amidst drought and dust, life still knows how to sprout and shine. Located in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is a brilliant white gem in the midst of the Golden Desert, where light and faith intertwine. From afar, the structure appears like a giant lotus blooming in the sea of sand, pure, solemn, and magnificent. Built in honor of Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the founding father of the UAE. The mosque is a symbol of peace and inclusivity, celebrating the spirit of unity among Muslims. The mosque features 82 domes, 4 minarets towering at 107 meters, and over 1,000 columns of white marble inlaid with mother-of-pearl and precious stones, sparkling like stars in the night sky. On the ceiling, Swarovski crystal chandeliers shine like heavenly light, reflecting down onto intricate carpets that lead the way for faith and reverence. Notably, the world's largest hand-woven carpet, nearly 6,000 tamars, was woven by 1,200 Iranian artisans over 2 years, with 2 billion knots, each thread a symbol of faith that connects people to the Almighty. Every step taken on the carpet is a step closer to history, to the effort and devotion of an entire nation. When night falls, the mosque's lighting shifts with the lunar cycle, making it seem to breathe in harmony with the night sky, sometimes gentle, sometimes radiant. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is not just an architectural masterpiece, but the soul of Abu Dhabi, a testament to the fusion of magnificence and eternal faith. leaving behind the grandeur of the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. We arrive at the Al Fahidi Historical District, the ancient heart of Dubai, where time still whispers through every coral wall and wind tower. Amid the modern, dazzling city, the old district stands like a painting dyed in nostalgia, where sunlight falls on plastered rooftops, and the wind carries the scent of old wood and echoes of the past. The houses made of coral, plaster, and palm wood stand close together, like silent sentinels, telling the story of Dubai before the oil era, simple yet proud. Above, the wind towers, or bargeal, rise like the lungs of the desert, catching every cool breeze that passes, acting as natural air conditioning and filling the homes with the breath of ancient times. Al Fahidi is not just a neighborhood, but the soul of old Dubai, where every alley and every sunbeam reminds us that before reaching for the sky, Dubai began from sand, wind, and humble dreams. If Dubai shines like the diamond of modernity, then Sharjah gleams like the quiet gem of knowledge and art. Known as the cultural capital of the UAE, it is the soul of Islamic civilization, where every street, every arch, hints at the presence of art and the memories of 1,000 years. Sharjah preserves dozens of museums and historical heritage, ancient houses, libraries, and exhibition halls that unfold like open books in the desert, telling the rich cultural journey of the Arab people. On the cobblestone streets, the wind softly touches the whitewashed walls like the whispers of the past, blending into the peaceful rhythm of a city that retains its dignity amid the modern age. Not only is Sharjah a land of knowledge, but it is also a place of blue seas and light. From the calm beaches, where the waves gently lap, to the lively shores filled with laughter, each place carries its own rhythm of life. Notably, Khorfakan Beach is like a miracle of the ocean, where bioluminescence makes the sea glow at night like a crystal silk dyed with starlight. During the day, the clear waters of the Gulf of Oman reflect the high sky, making the entire space feel as if it melts into an emerald blue. Sharjah is where culture and nature hold hands, where one can find both the stillness of the soul and the youthful energy of a city poised for growth. Between the light of knowledge and the sea and sky, Sharjah remains gentle, a muse of Arabia, both profound and radiant. In the heart of Sharjah, the Museum of Islamic Civilization shines like a beacon of knowledge in the Golden Desert. The building, with its central golden domed roof, rises majestically. While the mosaic on the ceiling depicts constellations, as if the sky revolves in harmony with the breath of the past and present. Inside, the space is a treasure trove of Islamic civilization, holding over 5,000 artifacts, from intricate calligraphy, ancient ceramics, and old coins to handwritten Quran manuscripts spanning centuries. Each artifact is a living piece of memory, telling the story of faith, art, and intellect in the Islamic world. The Sharjah Museum of Islamic Civilization is not just a museum, but a temple of knowledge and faith, where the light of history illuminates the path to the future, showing the world that Arab civilization is built not only from sand and stone, but from the soul and eternal intellect. Amidst a Dubai, sparkling with lights and steel and glass, Hatta emerges like a quiet green heart beating between the Hajar Mountains, where the city leaves behind the rhythm of modern life to immerse itself in the raw beauty of nature. The landscape here is both gentle and majestic, with mountain ranges stacked like stone waves, embracing the Emerald Hatta Dam, a giant mirror reflecting the sky and clouds. The water sparkles like emerald eyes in the desert, where visitors can gently kayak across the calm waters or drive off-road through the mountainsides, feeling the breath of wind and rock. Hatta Hill Park is a peaceful stop, where the mountain breeze cools the hair and the sunset falls like a golden silk over the hilltops, leaving a quiet moment that slows the soul. Hidden in the heart of the mountains is the Hatta Heritage Village, where time seems to stand still. The humble stone houses, small dirt roads, and ancient wells tell the story of Dubai before the oil era, simple, diligent, and enduring, like the people who lived here. Hatta is not just a destination, but another breath of Dubai, calm, pristine, and profound. Amid the majestic Hajar Mountains, where each stone and every breeze tells a story, Hatta reminds us that behind the city's glowing lights, Dubai still holds a green, humble, and vibrant soul. In the blue waters of Saadiyat Island, the Louvre Abu Dhabi rises like a giant moon descending into the Arabian Sea. Its 180-meter-wide silver dome, made of 8,000 star-shaped metal panels woven like a steel galaxy, creates an enchanting rain of light effect cascading into the interior space. Every ray of sunlight filtering through the dome is like golden threads from the sky, weaving into the reflection of the water, making the entire building both mysterious and sacred. The dome breathes with the wind and waves, like an Arab soul at peace between the sea and sky of Abu Dhabi. Built on the water, the Louvre Abu Dhabi is a fusion of tradition and modernity, where stone, light, and water blend into a symphony of art and knowledge. It is not just a museum, but the beacon of enlightenment for the Arab world, where light touches the soul and awakens the eternal beauty of humanity. like a shining gem in the capital of Abu Dhabi, Qasr Al Watan is not just a palace of power, but also a temple of Arab culture and knowledge. Every stone, every archway here whispers tales of a nation that has written its miracles in the desert. The palace's architecture is likened to a marble veil, where symmetrical golden patterns curve gracefully, like sunlight weaving across white walls. Entering the Great Hall, one is awestruck by the soaring dome and dazzling crystal chandeliers, resembling a starry sky hanging inverted in the heart of the palace. Inside, the three colors of white, gold, and blue blend like the shades of light and hope, reflecting on the magnificent marble floors. This place has hosted world leaders and dignitaries, witnessing pivotal decisions that shape the future of the UAE. Qasr Al Watan is not just a palace, but the heart of a nation, where the past, present, and future reflect in its glorious light, telling the world that greatness lies not only in gold, but in the intellect and pride of the Arab people. Perched on a 70-meter-high hill, surrounded by a lush oasis and whispering date palm gardens, Daya Fort stands tall like a silent sentinel of time, its head held high amid the majestic Jebel Jais mountains. Its sunburned stone walls glow in earthy browns, and each brick seems to echo the drumbeats of 1819, when this very place was the proud battlefield between Arab warriors and the British Army, a struggle forever etched into the history of Ras Al Khaimah. From the base of the hill, visitors must climb 239 stone steps, as if walking backward through time to reach the summit of ancient glory. From above, the panorama unfolds magnificently. Lush date plantations, golden stretches of desert, and, in the distance, an ancient irrigation system quietly telling stories of Arab ingenuity and perseverance. At the foot of the hill lie the ancient Wadi Suk tombs, resting peacefully like the long slumbers of ancestors, leaving traces of the past floating through every breeze. Daya Fort is not merely a military structure. It is a symbol of resilience, a stone witness to the history of the UAE, where land and people have stood together against the test of time. Amid the rocky slopes of the Emirate of Fujairah, Al-Bidya Mosque hides quietly like an ancient pearl in the heart of the desert, small yet radiant with the light of faith and time. Built from mud and burnt brick, the mosque blends into the color of the earth, as though it had risen from the mountain's very soul. Humble yet enduring, its roof features 4 rounded domes, symmetrically aligned like cupped hands, raised toward the heavens, harmonizing with the surrounding hills. A serene beauty, modest yet filled with spiritual grace. Though centuries have passed, Al-Bidya still echoes daily prayers, the unending heartbeat of Islamic faith. There is no gold, no towering minarets, yet it is precisely this simplicity that creates its sacred majesty. Al-Bidya Mosque is not only the oldest mosque in the UAE, but also a silent guardian of faith, where time bows its head while humanity lifts its gaze toward the sky. Along the dazzling Sheikh Zayed Boulevard, the Museum of the Future rises like a floating ring of time, where past, present, and future intertwine in the breath of technology. The oval steel structure, frameless and smooth as a metallic drop reflecting the Dubai sky, is both fluid and surreal. Across its surface, Arabic calligraphy winds gracefully around the building like the flowing thoughts of human wisdom, each stroke a prayer for the future, majestic yet poetic. When sunlight passes through, the entire building glows from within, like a steel heart beating with the rhythm of the 21st century. Inside, visitors step into a realm of artificial intelligence, futuristic medicine, and space technology, where virtual reality merges with the real world, making one feel as though they are touching tomorrow itself. The Museum of the Future is not just a museum. It is a living declaration of Dubai's vision, a city that doesn't just dream of the future, but is building it every single day, a symbol of limitless ambition and boundless intellect. In the heart of Sharjah, Al Noor Island appears like a living painting upon a tranquil lake, where art and nature join hands to create a space both dreamy and full of life. Winding paths shaded by trees are dotted with art installations, each piece breathing creativity amid green grass and golden sunlight. At its center lies the butterfly house, where hundreds of delicate wings flutter in a kaleidoscope of colors. Beneath the filtered glow of the glass dome, the butterflies dance like fragments of springtime dreams, transforming the place into a paradise of life and beauty. Al Noor Island is neither as loud as the city, nor as silent as the desert. It is a gentle symphony between humanity and nature, where beauty is not only to be seen, but to be felt with the soul. The journey through the United Arab Emirates concludes like the last page of a golden book, where each line still carries the scent of sand, the smell of the sea, and the sound of the desert wind. From the cloud-piercing towers of Dubai, the quiet dignity of Sharjah, to the magical light in Abu Dhabi, every step is a touch of the past's breath and the rhythm of the future. The UAE is not just a land of luxury. It is a symphony of sand, wind, and human aspiration, where nature, culture, and dreams merge into an endless story. And as the journey ends, the gentle call still lingers in the heart of the traveler. There are many lands yet to be told, many wonders still waiting to be seen. If you want to continue these journeys with me, leave a like, follow along, and let's open the next adventure, where the world still holds countless miracles waiting on the horizon.